This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, Bruchim Abayim. Welcome everyone. We continue on the Orchos Chaim of the Rosh. We're up to Ois Kuf Chaf Ches. Says the Rosh, Al Tihi Kafoi Toiva. Don't be an ingrate. V'chabed l'chol mi shepasach lapesach. Honor anyone who opened the door to you, who gave you an opportunity, who helped you start something, who helped to give you a job, who opened an invitation for you. Levakesh de sipukach. Don't be an ingrate. Honor anyone who opened the door for you to be able to provide you, to sort out de sipukach, that which was needed for you. So don't be an ingrate. Honor anyone who opened any type of Pesach for you to seek out your needs. Says the Rav Goldberg, we know the Torah is very stringent, and the Torah considers extremely vital the midah of hakaras hatov and the lack of hakaras hatov, even to goyim. On the pasuk Lo Yavai Amoni Mayavi B'Kal Hashem, the Ramban there says that the reason why Ammon and Moav was distanced from the Jewish people is because they were the recipients of chesed from Avraham Avinu. Avraham saved their ancestor. Avraham saved their founder, Ammon and Moav. And from captivity, Avraham saved, in other words, Avraham saved Lot from the sword and from captivity. And in the merit of Abraham, Lot was saved from Sodom. And Ammon and Moav should have done chesed to us, but instead they're an ingrate, and therefore they cannot join the Jewish people. We find, interestingly, says Rav Goldberg, in the bracha of Asher Heini, that even Haman HaRasha was held accountable for not remembering that Shaul HaMelech had rachamim on Agag, and he should have had hakaras hatov. So Haman isn't being punished for wanting to kill the Jews. Haman's being punished for not having hakaras hatov to Klal Yisrael. The Reb Chaim Kanievsky quotes a statement of Chazal: there is nothing worse to HaKadosh Baruch Hu than someone who is kafui toiva. Why? Kafui toiva is like kfira. Someone today is kafui the toiva of his friend. Tomorrow he will be kafui the toiva of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Rav Goldberg points out that we see another important thing over here. Not only should you be grateful for something that somebody did for you, but if somebody opened up for you a doorway, he gave you a job opportunity, he gave you a meal when you needed it, you're obligated not only to recognize it, but to be mechabed it, to be mechabed the person, to honor the person. So there's a special obligation to honor someone who extended a doorway to you. Now, it's interesting, the Medrash Rabbah says, Vayelech Moshe, Vayoshav el Yasser Chosnai. Moshe went and he returned to Yisrael. Says the Medrash from here, this is an example of the pasuk in Mishlei, B'chol eis oihev hareya ve'ach letzara yivaled. Who was the friendly lover? Yisrael, who accepted Moshe, who was running away from Parai. And when Hashem told him, Va'ata lecha ve'eshlachacha al Parai, when Hashem told Moshe, okay, I'm going to send you back to Parai, so Moshe Rabbeinu said, Ribono Shalom, I can't go. Yisrael opened the door to me. I'm like a son to him, and I owe him my life. Anyone who is Poseach Pesach Avero, you have to honor the person more than a father and a mother. So therefore Moshe said to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I can't go only with his permission. Therefore it says, Vayelech Moshe vayashav al Yasser Chosnai. And the Mefarshim explain the fact that Yisro made him swear not to leave without permission, that he wasn't as binding when Hashem told him to go. But because of the kavod that he had to give Yisro, because Yisro opened up a door to him, that is the reason why Moshe Rabbeinu, in fact, cannot go without the rishus of Hakadosh Baruch Hu, without the rishus of Yisro. Then Rav Goldberg cites the Avos Rav Nassan. Rav Goldberg cites Avos Rav Nassan, Perek Yud, that it says, then it says over there, anyone who gives a friend a meal, even bread with salt, or vegetables, or dates, or dried figs, or even gives him something to dip his food in, even if the benefactor is very wealthy and has a lot more where that came from, you should still show that person gratitude. So therefore the Rosh says that don't be a kafoi toiva, honor someone who opened the doorway for you, levakesh de sipukach, even if he just provided your basic needs and he's capable of doing a lot more. Even so, you're still obligated not only to recognize it, but to honor the person. My grandfather would say, anybody who ever gave him a ride or did him a favor, he never forgot it. He remembered it for the rest of his life. That's part of the midah of Hakaras HaTov. Okay, actually we're going to hold this here today. And Bez Hashem will continue on Monday. Wishing everyone a wonderful day. Bracha v'atzlacha. Kol tov.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.